Hi everybody, so today is the final day in the budget month. Yay! So my name is Katrina and I am the host of Our Collective Life. We are a channel that is dedicated to talking about mental health and money and how we manage money as a DID system. For those that don't know, I did a video this week about living with dissociative identity disorder and why I did this channel, and I will post the link somewhere along here. So I hope you've had a good week. Before I get into how much money I've got left, I want to briefly talk about kind of some of the feelings I've been struggling with this week. So this week I kind of had a bit of what I consider a wobble or a tantrum about the fact that I felt the entertainment budget had been set a little low and I really struggled with it. It technically wasn't me who set the budget, it was James, who is a member of our system, and he felt that £50 was enough. I felt it wasn't, and it caused a situation and a problem, and I fully recognise that it was an issue from my side more than it was his. And to be honest, it took a battle, and eventually, I guess the word is conceded defeat. We're trying to save up for a new computer that can meet proper decent editing tasks. The computer we have at the moment is sufficient, but it does stutter a lot. It crashes during the editing process, and so it takes longer for us to do these tasks. And unfortunately, the kind of computer we need is in the expensive range, and I kind of was prepared to delay getting that computer just to have an extra amount in the budget. But quite rightly, if I want to take seriously my journey in blogging and making videos for YouTube and the other things I want to do, I need to be prepared to make sacrifices. So I willingly then decided to sacrifice sections of the budget, and now there we are. So anyway, let's get on. So this week financially we've done okay. The entertainment budget had been blown last week, but I sold some things and raised a bit extra for the entertainment budget, and we have a bit left, so yes, let's get on it. So first envelope, therapy, is now empty. We only budget £160 a month, and this month coming, we will only need to budget 120 as a holiday's coming up in a couple of weeks. So sundries and emergencies was completely wiped out in the first week when we sent our parcel to America, which was a lot more expensive than we anticipated. The transport envelope is also empty, and I can't find where that's disappeared to. The eating out envelope has £1.40 in it, which will probably be used later today to buy a drink when I go out with my friend P. I'm respecting her privacy, so the entertainment budget, due to the things we sold and that, we've made things a bit more bearable, but I have £5 left in that, and that will likely be used tonight for the writers group. that I go to every fortnight in Glastonbury. It's well worth a visit if you're nearby. And for food we have £7.12, which is quite remarkable. And this hasn't had anything extra added to it. So, before I move on to sinking funds, I want to discuss what you could do with the money if you're lucky enough to have anything left, which I do recognise for some people it's a luxury to have anything left, and some people I count in the pennies, and I am very aware of that. So, moving on. So there's a few things you could do with it. One, you could gather it all up and put it in a savings tin. I bought this from my local shop, and I paid a bit more than I usually would for it, just for the convenience. But you can go to B&M, pound shops and etc. and get them for about £1. And I think pound coins wise they hold about £500. So depending on what you can fit in there, you could fit it all in there. Or you could roll over any money you've got left to next month. So have a bit extra in your food budget for that extra wriggle room. And I think if you keep having money left at the end of the month, then maybe when you're planning your budget, see where you can reduce maybe your food budget or your entertainment budget if you keep having things left. So yeah, that's what you could do with it. And you know, I do follow a zero-based budget, but sometimes you do underspend on things. And I had a look at what Dave Ramsey says about zero-based. He does say it's not about having a zero balance in your bank. It is about having every penny in your budget doing a job and planning for it. Okay, so sinking funds. Now, sinking funds are kind of savings for things you know are coming. You know, you have your emergency fund, which is for genuine emergencies. You know, touch wood, the flat above me, for example, floods and destroys my living room. You know, I would need to pay for a hotel whilst the housing association fixes it, etc. And that's planned. Or if somebody dies, God forbid, you know, I'd need to go up mainly to visit my family if someone died, up to Manchester, and journeys like that aren't cheap. So yeah. So sinking funds are things you know are coming. Some of the examples can be Christmas, birthdays, holidays, TV license, car insurance, house insurance, etc. Because a lot of these, for example, TV license, car insurance and house insurance and MOTs and that, they are a lot cheaper to pay yearly than they are to pay monthly. However, I am aware that some would struggle to pay yearly up straight away. You know, nobody can do it. No, not everyone has the money to do that. So it's just about managing what you can do with the circumstances you've got. And remember, nobody is perfect. Everybody starts at the bottom. Dave Ramsey was bankrupt at least twice, I believe, before he got things right. Nobody suddenly wakes up and learns to budget properly. And especially if you've got mental health problems, it's about managing with the situation you've got at hand. You are not a failure if you don't manage it straight away. Just remember that. Be kind to yourself and just be kind. Just simple. Anyway, I hope you have a good week, and I will check in with you next week with a new budget. Bye.